My 5-year-old niece asked me, "Why does Daddy give Mommy sleepy juice before Uncle comes over?" The innocent question hit me like a sledgehammer. I was babysitting little Emma while my brother Jake was supposedly at work, but her words made my blood run cold. I knelt down to Emma's eye level, trying to keep my voice calm. "What do you mean by sleepy juice, sweetheart?" Emma explained matter-of-factly that Daddy puts something in Mommy's nighttime tea that makes her sleep really deep. Then Uncle Mike comes over and they talk in the living room while Mommy sleeps upstairs. My stomach twisted as I processed what Emma was telling me. My sister-in-law Lisa had been complaining about feeling exhausted and having memory problems lately. She'd mentioned waking up confused and disoriented several mornings a week, but doctors couldn't find anything wrong with her. Emma continued with the devastating innocence only a child possesses. Daddy says Uncle Mike helps him with important grown-up business while Mommy rests. They move heavy boxes and count money on the kitchen table. Daddy says it's a surprise for Mommy, so I can't tell her. I felt sick, realizing that my 5-year-old niece had been witnessing whatever criminal activity my brother was involved in. Emma had been coached to keep secrets about strange men coming to the house and her mother being drugged unconscious during their visits. That evening when Jake returned, I confronted him directly. Emma told me some interesting things about Uncle Mike's visits and Mommy's sleepy juice. Jake's face went white, then red with anger. He demanded to know what Emma had said and started yelling at her for telling stories. The way Jake reacted to Emma's innocent questions confirmed my worst fears. He wasn't just hiding something from Lisa. He was systematically drugging her to conduct illegal business in their home while using their child as an unwitting lookout. I told Jake I was taking Emma for ice cream and instead drove straight to Lisa's workplace. When I explained what Emma had revealed, Lisa initially defended Jake, saying he would never drug her. But as we talked, pieces started falling into place about her mysterious fatigue and missing time. Lisa agreed to come home early and confront Jake together. We found him in the garage with boxes of what looked like stolen electronics and burner phones scattered across workbenches. When he saw us, he tried to claim it was just a side business he was keeping secret to surprise Lisa. The confrontation exploded when Lisa demanded to know what he'd been putting in her tea. Jake broke down and admitted to using sleeping medication to keep her unconscious during his business meetings with Mike, who turned out to be a fence for stolen goods. We called the police immediately. Jake had been running a stolen goods operation out of their home for months, drugging his wife to keep her unaware and using their daughter as a cover, since neighbors wouldn't suspect criminal activity in a house with a small child. During the investigation, police discovered Jake had been stealing from his construction job sites and selling everything from copper wire to power tools through Mike's network. The sleepy juice was prescription sleep aids he'd been crushing into Lisa's evening tea 3 nights a week. The most heartbreaking part was learning that Emma had been exposed to dangerous criminals and illegal activity while being told it was normal family business. She'd been living in a house where her mother was regularly unconscious and strange men conducted illegal transactions. Jake was arrested on multiple charges, including drugging his wife without consent, child endangerment, theft, and running a criminal enterprise from their home. Mike and several others in the stolen goods ring were also arrested based on evidence found in Jake's garage. Lisa filed for divorce immediately and got a restraining order. Emma started therapy to help her understand that the secrets Daddy made her keep were harmful, not helpful, and that she'd done the right thing by talking to her aunt about confusing situations at home. 6 months later, Emma lives with Lisa in a new apartment and is thriving in kindergarten. She's learned that families shouldn't have secrets that involve making people sleep when they don't want to, and that grown-ups who ask children to hide dangerous things are making bad choices. Jake got 3 years in prison and lost all parental rights. Lisa has full custody and is rebuilding her life without the confusion and exhaustion that had been plaguing her for months. Emma's innocent question about sleepy juice had revealed a criminal operation and saved them both from continued victimization. Sometimes the most important truths come from children who don't yet understand that what they're witnessing isn't normal. Emma's willingness to ask questions about things that didn't make sense helped expose a situation that could have continued for years.